Recently, a lady that I follow on social media made a post about 40 plus men. She described men in their 40s who are still single, who haven't been married before, as red flags. And people got angry. As expected, men got angry. In fact, some women even attacked her for saying that men in their 40s who haven't been married before are red flags. But here is something I want to say about that. To a reasonable extent, she's right. The truth is, many people got that message wrong. Where there is a big problem, like you are 40 plus, you haven't been married before. And sometimes these guys don't even have any relationship at all. Nobody is saying that at 40 plus or at any age or stage in life anyway that you must be a rich man or a billionaire. No. But at least for 40 years of your existence on earth, there should be something to point out that this is what I've been doing with my life for about 4 decades of existence. You find out that some of these guys, they don't even have a direction in life. There is no clearly defined relationship, career, or even other goals in life. Like most of the ones I have seen, you try to engage them to know why they are still single. They can't even tell you anything. Career-wise, there is no direction. They have no financial direction. They don't even have relationship direction. Some of them, unfortunately, are still at 40 plus, are still chasing after young girls, wasting the little money they have. Some of them today, one girl is in their apartment, and some don't even have an apartment. They are squatting with friends, and everything will be blamed on the economy. Everything is not about the economy. We know quite all right that the economy is biting harder. We quite know. But then at least one should have a direction in life. You should be able to point out what you have done. Okay, academically, this is what you've been able to do, or you've learned a skill, or you've learned a trade, or this is your relationship goals. This is what you intend to do with your life. Then at 40 plus, many of them don't have a direction. And the worst part is that at that 40 plus, they are still looking to marry girls in their early 20s, girls that they are 20 years plus older than. You are not financially stable, you don't have anything yet to your name, then you are still going to get a girl that has nothing to her name as well, because you feel that those in their 30s and above will not respect you or will not be submissive, as they always say it. Now, sometimes you meet these 40 plus guys. The only thing they want from a lady is her money. Even some of them that manage, they want to meet rich ladies, milk them dry, and still go and settle for those 20 plus girls that they are eyeing. So when she said that they are red flags to a reasonable extent, or let me say to an extent, she is not wrong. And my advice to you now as a lady, before you marry someone in his 40s, ask questions. Ask questions. Please. Take care to know him. Don't rush. Find out why he's still single at 40 plus. This is not kind of to ridicule anyone, no. But reality. Check properly before you go in. Not just what he tells you. Open your own eyes and look around and ask questions. Watch out for patterns. Find out what has been, because most times some of them fall into the category of men that I often describe as sleepwalking men. Men who just coast along in life with no direction. Always complain. If you are not complaining about about family members or rich family members, rich aunties and rich uncles. They are complaining about government, or they are complaining of lack of employment, or they are complaining of one auntie that is overseas that refused to help them, or one uncle, politician uncle that refused to assist them, or friends who have made it that refuse to assist them, or siblings, or even parents. So they always have one thing or the other to complain about. Then some of them have this lofty ambition with nothing working, like no plans working towards it. They always, some will tell they are jobless, but they will tell you they don't want to work for anybody. They want to set up their own company, and there's nothing to, no steps towards that. They don't want to work for anybody. They want to be on their own. And then what are you now doing in being your own? They want to set up an industry, but they don't have the money to do so, or government is not empowering them. They always complain about one thing or another. Once you see such people in their 40s with no direction, no clearly defined goals, no bull's eye to shoot at, even relationship wise, career wise, financially, no direction, save yourself. Because sometimes, if as a lady, if you end up with them, you will carry responsibilities for the rest of your life. Ask women who have ended up with such men. You will carry responsibilities for the rest of your life. You may start it as a good girl. You are earning some money, you're doing a business, or you have a good job. Early stage, that's fine. You start, bankrolling him at the early stage. Some of you even go as far as sponsoring your wedding. Get a good apartment and everything. And then when children start coming with increased responsibilities, that's when you understand that you've shot yourself on the leg. And many of such men may never work again for the rest of their lives. I have seen some of them. Now they've seen a woman who is taking care of everything, who foots the bill. They will relax in life. Go and ask questions. Laid back men. Many of them are laid back men. Who at 40 plus, they are still very relaxed about life. And then you feel that, you will still join him in, excusing such sleepwalking lifestyle. There is no job, the country is bad, the economy is terrible, politicians are this. As if others who are struggling, acquiring skills, doing one or two things, are living in a different economy. Use your brain. This is Made to Last TV, where we tell you things as it is.